Salma Hayek. What's it like returning to this fabulous character who, by the way, has one of the best names of all time?
Yes. So many things. I mean, for starters, how cool is it that more than a decade went by and she never aged?
I do love that.
That's the magic of animation. And then, you know, to team up again with Antonio was great. But I love finding all the new characters, discovering all the new characters, played by so many giants of acting, you know, so many good, talented actors.
Well, the thing that I love about Kitty is that she's fiercely independent, she's quick-witted, to be honest, she's a total badass. And I've got to ask, which of those three tropes do you connect with most?
Well, I was very independent until I had children. You know, because when you're a mother, like, you have very little time for yourself. I can be a badass, but, you know, again, I find myself more times tired than not. What was it? Badass, independent, and?
Quick-witted.
Oh, yes, I can do that. Nothing prevents me from that one.
I'll steal you blind, and you'll never even know I was there.
She is a bad kitty.
You've worked with Antonio Banderas now so many times throughout your career. What is it that you love about working together most?
It feels like family. Antonio is like my cousin. I know him for so long now. And it's delicious because I'm reading the lines, and even if he's not in the booth, I can hear him. I know exactly how he would say the lines and the different versions of it. And I can feel his energy in the room because we've been collaborating for so long and we're very good friends. It's also exciting because this was probably the first big film that had two Latino and Hispanics actors having the leads, the female and the male lead. And now it's more common, but at the time it wasn't. So it's a big story for us. You know, so many years later, here we are again.
Well, talking about representation in Hollywood, earlier on in your career, you were told that you were only going to play roles like a housekeeper, a prostitute, a drug dealer's girlfriend, something like that. How did you react to that kind of typecasting?
Well, my experience as a Latina was so much richer than that. And I thought, oh boy, they are wrong, limited, and ignorant. So more than feeling it as an insult to myself, you mesmerize at the stupidity of others. It's sometimes stupid, sometimes it's ignorance, and you shine a light to the truth, and eventually, like, we're in a different place now.
Nominated for an Oscar, Golden Globe and an Emmy, Salma has spent years collecting accolades, among other things.
You are a well-known animal lover. You also rescue a whole bunch of animals. I've got to ask, how many right now do you have staying with you?
I have a lot. But by the way, I have dogs and a cat, and the cat hangs out with the dogs. But, you know, I have an owl, and I have alpacas, and bunnies, and chickens, and horses, and a little bit of everything.
I want to come around to your place. One of those rescues, I believe it's your latest one that you mentioned there, your owl caring, I think has a taste for the finer things in life, including wine.
Only good wine, because, you know, they don't drink water. It's really I'm telling you, I don't have a normal one. They don't even drink water. But if you take out a good wine, she'll go for it. It's really strange.
Wine aside, why is it so important to you to advocate for these animals?
I've learned so much from animals, from all different kinds of animals. And also, having a sense of duty to them, and they're so grateful, keeps you responsible and strong and motivated. And I get a lot from them.
I'm sure they get equally as much from you. Salma Hayek, thank you so much for the chat.
Thank you.
And of course, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish is in cinemas on Boxing Day.